Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Cody Sperber from Clever Investor, and I am here on LinkedIn.com under my group, Real Estate Investing for Beginners. And about halfway down, a guy named Randy Daniels asked a question. Now, we were talking about using social networking to build your buyers list, and I mentioned to him one of the best ways to do it is add a opt-in form onto your different social networking sites. And so he said, I actually use Aweber at the moment. I use iContact and Randy uses Aweber. Now, I use Aweber and I want to know, how do I get the opt-in form on my Facebook fan page? It's what I've been waiting to figure out before I go ahead and build my page. Well, Randy, today is your lucky day. I am going to show you how I did it. So, I'm going to come over here to my Facebook fan page, Clever Investor Facebook fan page, and you will see about halfway down, you will see my opt-in form. It'll say, enjoy VIP access. Are you clever? You want to receive VIP access to my latest investment opportunities? Put in your name and email address. Whenever somebody signs up on this, it'll drop them into my email marketing program, and it'll allow me to send future property flyers or announcements of new investment opportunities to anybody who opts into this list. So how did I do that? Well, Randy, lucky for you, I am not a very technically savvy guy. I do not understand how to code in HTML or any of that stuff. I'm pretty much just like how most of the population out there is, and it took me a little while to figure it out, but it's actually not that difficult. So I did this in two different steps. Step one is this actual opt-in form, which you'll see here in the middle. Step two is this graphic above and below the opt-in form. Now, the graphic actually takes somebody with some HTML knowledge of how to manipulate HTML code, which is not me and probably not you. And so I actually had to get my graphic designer to come in and kind of help me out with this. But I'm going to focus on this part, the part I can do, which is just creating the form and putting it in the right place on your Facebook page. So first, you got to set up a Facebook fan page. And then two, you got to come over here, up into this search box, and search for something called static FBML. Now you will see this pops up and it'll say static FBML application with 62 million users. If you click on that, it'll come to a thing that says, what do you want to do with this application? Do you want to add it to your page? Do you want to suggest to friends? Remove from my page's favorites? What do you want to do? Well, I use this static FBML a lot on my page, and they limit you to only so many uses. So when I click on it, it's not going to work for me. But for you, this is what you're going to do. You're going to click on Add to My Page, and sometimes it might say Add to My Page's Favorites, like it does down here, but it'll say Add to My Page's Favorites. You're going to click on both of them, and one of them will work and one of them will not, but it's not going to work on either one of mine. But here's the point. You click on it, and it'll say select which page you wish to add static FBML to. Now, since it's not allowing me to add any more to my pages, and I'll show you why here in a second, yours should come up and say which page do you want to add it to, and you'll find the name of your page, and you'll click Add, and then Save down here, and it'll say, congratulations, it's now saved to your page. So let's go and show you why it's not giving me that option. If I go back to Clever here, I have it. If you go to Edit Page right here at the top, it's going to show you that I've already added the static FBML like 6 or 7 times. I have it here at the top. I have it here in the middle. I have it a bunch at the bottom. I mean, look at all these. I have FBML, 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 FBML. So they're going to limit me. I can't use it anymore. But yours, if you click Add it to your page, under Applications, it's just going to say static FBML right here. You're going to click on Edit, and you're going to give it a title here at the top. You can call it My Buyers List, Enjoy VIP Access, whatever you want to call it. And then it's going to give you a blank space for you to add some HTML code. Now, where do we get that HTML code? You're going to get that from your Aweber program, your email marketing program, or from iContact if you use iContact like me, which is what I want to show you. So I'm going to come over here to my iContact, and in the back of iContact, if you go to My Contacts and you go to Sign Up Forms, you can actually create a new sign up form. Just by clicking on Sign Up Forms. It'll say, what do you want to do? Well, let's say we want to create one called Facebook number 2. So you will come over here and create the new form. It'll say, okay, what colors do you want to use? And you're going to pick your colors and you're going to go to next. Then it's going to say, okay, what do you want to call it? You're going to call it whatever you want to call it, and then you're going to put it into whatever main list that you want anybody to sign up. Anybody who signs up for that opt-in form, you want them to drop into a list. So you can either segregate your list or you can have one master list. It doesn't matter. You just want them attached to a specific list where you know how to access those the people that opt in. So you're going to check what you want included in it. You want email, first name, last name, address, whatever, and you're going to go ahead and come down here and click Save. Now, once you do that, it's going to produce the code for you. And it's going to give you two different options. It's going to give you, oh, hold on, required field missing. Oh, I got to choose a list. So I'll just come over here to Facebook users. I'm going to come over here, click Save. Let's try this again. All right, so it's going to give me two different options. It's going to give me a recommended coding option and one where you manually kind of manipulate it a little bit. We're going to go with the recommended because it's the most simple to use. So if I go to preview, this is what my form is going to look like. Now, if you understand how to change HTML, you can change some of the content on this form, such as email marketing you can trust. We don't want to promote iContact or Aweber or any of that other stuff. We just want people to opt into our form. So if you wanted to change that, you would actually come into the actual code, find where it says that phrase, email marketing you can trust, and from this span to this span, you're going to want to delete that code. So you're not going to want to include that when you copy and paste your code. So let's go ahead and copy everything above that. And let's go back to my Facebook page. And this would be blank, remember, and you're going to come in here and copy and paste. And you're going to come down here and you're going to hit Save Changes. When you do that, it's going to actually put it over onto your Facebook fan page over here in this column. Now, it might not be in the location that you want, but it'll be somewhere in this column. It might be down here. But you can see, if I click and drag this, I can actually manipulate where things go over in this column. So you can change its location by clicking and dragging. Well, I hope that kind of helps you understand the concept of getting it onto the page. Now it's just how do you manipulate the code to make it look pretty. That's a little bit above and beyond my skill set, but the basic concept I did here to get this here was I created a graphic. I use a Mac, so I use Pages to create graphics like this. It's real simple. And then I create the graphic, save the graphic to my desktop, and then I uploaded this graphic onto one of my blogs. Now, blogs actually have, when you're editing a blog, it'll give you two options. It'll say, do you want to edit it in HTML mode, or you want to edit it in the WYSIWYG editor mode? So I upload it in WYSIWYG editor mode, which is the simple, just upload a picture onto a blog. I save it, and then I come back into that blog post, and I change it from WYSIWYG over to HTML, and it'll show me the code. I copy and paste that code, and I insert it back into, let's go back in there. I insert that part of the code into my HTML code in the proper place, which is what is above and beyond me, to get it to show up above or below my opt-in form. So that's it. I hope that helps. I know I'm not the best teacher at this kind of stuff, but I hope that you get the concepts and now you can go and apply it and create your ultimate Facebook fan page with an opt-in form. Thanks, Randy, for the question. Hope to help. See you guys next time.